Well, myself, Claudia Faust, and Brad Sesmat are here in Provo, Utah, following a pretty interesting game between
Ugly.
the Cougars and the
Ugly.
Sun Devils. Yeah, pretty ugly. I would say the opening kickoff that turned into a fumble by ASU kind of set the tone for the game. What do you think?
I think that play, as you put it so aptly, did set the tone. And then there was just penalties everywhere. I mean, 16 penalties, Claudia. It's the most penalized ASU team in a game since 2006. You guys were watching it, you're like, come on, enough of this. And it just was a myriad of issues that were going on. And then BYU turned the page in their playbook to around page 25, had a trick play to Gunnar Romney for a touchdown, the former Chandler Wolf. I think that really pushed ASU into I don't want to say panic, but Jaden made a couple of decisions I think he wished he had back. But you were down here on the sideline shooting the game. You were in the middle of this. This was quite a scene here with the fans. Was it that hard for them to hear the snap count from your view?
It was hard for me to hear anything I was doing. It was loud down here. I've never truthfully seen a crowd interact with the scoreboard the way they were here, and it's noisy, and they had those moments of silence too, where the scoreboard saying shh. I'm sure ASU would have appreciated more moments of silence when they had the ball. There was a communication issue with the snap, caused a bunch of penalties, and like you said, 16 penalties. You're not going to win that way. And it is an issue that Herm talked about, that Jaden Daniels talked about. They're going to have to sort it out. You know, most teams kind of go the silent count route. They don't do that. They ended up doing that, kind of fixed it a little bit, but it might be a more permanent change we see for the Sun Devils from now on.
Well, you want to just turn the page on this. And here's the good news on it. I know you guys are thinking, really, you're going to sugarcoat this? No, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. This was awful with a capital A. But the good news is, this was a non-conference game, okay? They played two cream puffs in Southern Utah and UNLV. They weren't ready tonight. They weren't ready. Jaden had some off moments, threw a couple of picks. When you turn the ball over that many times and you have that many penalties, you're going to lose. So let's just look at this for what it is. It's a loss in non-conference. They open conference play, Claudia, next Saturday. They're at home against Colorado. It's not going to be a big crowd because if they would have won this game, there'd be more fans. It's going to be 45,000 they'll announce. And Colorado got smoked today by Minnesota. Okay, so you're going to start Pac-12 play against a team you should beat. Turn the page, flush this one, learn from it in tape, move on. It's really not that hard this early in the season. But Arizona State fans have every right to be upset. This was an embarrassment tonight.
I think it's going to have to be a slow flush down the toilet. Take a look at all of those penalties, learn from it, and then just watch it drop down and pick it back up next week.
Next week at home against Colorado.